So sometimes when the buyers first come to the realtor, there's a whole bunch of ideas out there that they bring to the discussion, right? Imagine an analogy of like sheep dotting the horizon and all a wide open field. Those are ideas, you know, the husband has a certain idea, the wife has something else, the kids want something else, the budget is here, the location is there, and you're trying to make some sense out of all of it, ask a lot of questions, take some time, do some research, and you could collapse all of that into a solid criteria for the next home. And that means you're getting all that sheep through a tunnel to one sort of narrow pathway towards buying the home. And now you have a well-defined criteria. And so when you look at the homes that are on the market, when something strikes, you're able to act quickly, and you're able to act decisively. So we become that therapist or the marriage counselor that pulls together all that variety of ideas from the field and brings them into that criteria and pathway. Hello folks, this is a story. My client story is always fun and interesting. Each transaction is something different. There are different players, different motivations, different market is doing something different. It's a unique house, and so we learn something new with every transaction. This family came to me, they're my past clients. I helped them buy their first townhome. It was a new construction home. It was a complete different buying process. And now they're looking to buy a single family home, right? Within the same location, sorta. So the husband's perfectly content with the home that they have. He doesn't need to move. He is perfectly content where he is. The wife wants this gorgeous backyard. They're like, Bela, I don't have a backyard, and I need something like that before I die. Like, you know, I might, you know, we're all, life is short. I want to get this done, right? And there's, of course, kids involved and school districts involved, and there's budgets, and the market is doing crazy. There's multiple bids after multiple bids. So you have to, I show a few homes, get a feel for what their criteria is, fine tune it for them, talk to the husband, talk to the wife, keep talking, group chats, meeting in person, Zoom calls, and we're finally, like, slowly developing the criteria. This is happening over 6 months and a year, right? And finally we get to this criteria, which is now very well defined. You know, this is our budget. This is where our location can be. This is the kind of house we're looking for. And now we wait for the right house, right? So before that, we made some multiple offers, didn't quite work out. It is that trust. It is that relationship between the client and clients and the agent. In this particular instance, I was actually away on vacation a couple of times, and they didn't feel comfortable buying the home with anybody else at all, which, you know, it's very humbling and very, you know, gratifying to know that they value me so much and they trust my opinion and trust my advice so much. And yes, I did negotiate some offers for them all the way from Europe, on Europe time, you know, at 1 o'clock in the night, trying to talk to the agents, because deadlines are deadlines. And if the agent has a deadline for, you know, multiple bids, that's what we need to honor, right? Even though I have someone covering for me while I'm gone, that level of confidence when I'm gone is just not there. So yes, I'm there for my clients, even if it means calling from Europe at 1 o'clock in the night. And here they are in their gorgeous dream home. Once they decided what their budget was, once they decided what the location would be, one of the key factors in this location was that their son was a graduating senior. And one of the recommendations I had made on a Zoom call was talk to the school district and find out from the school district whether they will allow him to commute from another location. Just the last few months left, and the school district typically allows such a thing. You don't have to bus the child. I mean, this is an older senior, he's driving himself now. So the busing wasn't an issue. So it's just a few months, and so they were able to step away from their school district and buy something else in another school district and still have their son go back to that original school for the last few months to finish off his year. That proved to be the key component of the whole process, because they were able to find something beautiful in their price range and still be able to do inspections and do some negotiation and do their due diligence and feel confident about putting in that offer and winning the offer. They're now in that home, absolutely loving it. I can't wait. I have asked to be invited to the son's graduation because I want to see the whole swimming pool, backyard, basement, walkout basement, and the gorgeous family room, kitchen area, and the sunroom area, all being used by the family. So here's a success story where I became a therapist, I became a counselor, and little conversations that we have over time. It took a year to fine tune the ideas, but when they did, it all came together beautifully for my clients. In this case, the financing of the home was also important. So are we renting the current townhome and then buying this one, or are we looking to sell that current townhome before we buy this one? How is, that whole process going to work? Should I sell first, rent first, buy first? Talk to the lender. Are we qualifying on one person's income, or do we need both incomes to qualify for the new home? So all of those, the finance part of it also, my lender partners are able to absolutely help with those kind of decisions, what if scenarios. So you have that confidence when you make the offer and you know exactly what you're going to do, when time comes. So handling the finances, figuring out the school, figuring out the budget, getting both husband and wife on the same page. It's been an amazing transaction, and the review that they write for me at the end of the day also matters. Of course, a 5-star review, because they recognize all that I have done with them in the course of more than a year that we've been looking for this home. So folks, these are my client stories. Every deal is unique. The players are unique. The circumstances are unique. The homes are unique. And, check out this playlist and you will see one client story after another. And this is what I get my 5-star reviews for. Thanks for watching.